Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Endang Susilawati. I'm from Icts Taman Siswa Bima. Thank you for this chance. This time I will present my paper. It's about developing inquiry-based lesson plan on work and energy. I am Endang Susilawati and my partner is Agustina Sari. Okay, now we are going to introduction. The introduction of my paper is, as we know that one of the fundamental problems in an effort to improve the national education system today is the quality education. Some experts say that to improve the quality of learning can be done in efforts to improve the quality of lesson plan. The use of good lesson plan is expected to be able to create or implement good learning as well, so that it can improve the effectiveness of learning. Efforts to improve the quality of learning by designing lesson plan as best as possible through the learning based on scientific method. And one of the learning methods based on scientific method is inquiry. Why we use inquiry? As we know that inquiry can train the students to be active, and then inquiry can make the teacher to be facilitator. So if you use inquiry, the use of contact inquiry learning can improve students' understanding in learning, so it considered appropriate for use in physics learning. Okay, the methods of this research is research and development, or R&D. The type of R&D we are used is we are used is 4D. They are define, design, development, and dissemination. But in this research, we are used 3D, or define, design, development, because there are limited time. The subject of this research is students of SMA N1 WOHA Bima, and the data analysis was carried out with the following formula to find out the percentage of ideals. You can see the formula, and after obtaining the visibility, the score was converted to the criteria in this table. There are 5 categories: very good, good, medium, low, and very low, and this is the score range. Okay, this is the results. What is the different inquiry based lesson plan and commonly lesson plan? Inquiry based lesson plan is lesson plan we create to inquiry before we we explain about the content. Okay, this is the example of case. In the first hour study, in the first hour learning, we take the case in the first for introduction in the learning. This is the case. After student read the case, we invite student, we ask student to try what is the what is the problem, and then what is the hypothesis, and then we ask student to create how to solve the problem, and then student will inquiry the problem, and this is one of the key to solve the problem, to inquiry. After that, the student will take the data, and then they analyze the data, and then they can conclude what the relate from the case and then and the basics content. When the students start from the case, we hope there are there are there are many things the students get. For example, they can uh, make a problem to solve, and then they can create the steps to solve the problem, and then in the end we can ask the student what is the conclusion, or what is the relate from the case to physics learning, physics content. So it is the difference between learning between um, inquiry based lesson plan and commonly lesson plan, and this is the results. There are six components. There are six components of lesson plan we are developed. The first is identity, and the second is competency, core competency and basic competency, and learning objectives. And the third is learning materials and learning methods, and the fourth is media, tools, and learning resource. The five steps of learning activities, and six, evaluation. And as I explained at methods, there are five category or criteria. The first is very low, second low, third medium, four good, and five very good. This is the result of feasibility. The first aspect is above 4.5. Aspect 2 is above 4.5. Aspect 3 is above 4, and then aspect 4 is above 4.5. Aspect 5 is above 4, and then aspect 6 is 4.5. You can see that all of this is six aspect is above 4, all above all of six aspects, and this is the percentage of the total feasibility. Is the indicator, all indicator is above 75%. Okay, and this is the result of feasibility. We have a revision based on suggest from expert, and then what is it? College, and then experts, college, and teacher. This is the suggest. You can see from five aspects: lesson plan, indicator, and then learning materials, learning activities. This is the suggest, and we have a revision based on suggest. Okay, the conclusion is based on the result of the study obtained an average score of preparation of lesson plan 6 90% was in the category of very good. In accordance, validators' assessment of the lesson plan that lesson plan was appropriate to use throughout the revision stage. Okay, thank you. This is the end of the presentation. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.